But then if she keeps on going like that, I don't know, I just kind of would distance myself a little bit, just because I can't have someone call someone my close friend around me and not be able to have conversations about actual things in my life. Like, this is the Pressed Hotline. Hey guys, I love listening to your podcast and I admire the work you do in the industry and for the community. So I recently graduated from uni and was fortunate enough to quickly find a grad job. Job searching wasn't easy and I learned the importance of staying resilient and building on my own work experience. I've worked so hard for this job and the company seems like a great place to learn and grow. When I received my offer, I was so happy and my family was so proud. However, I felt a bit guilty and didn't want to seem like I was showing off / bragging about this new opportunity on my socials. I haven't posted much on my private, but it's obvious that I now work due to my change of style and some things I post, etc. LOL. Some of my friends have been happy for me and congratulated me, which makes me feel happy and loved. However, someone who I'm good friends with is yet to say anything. What has me pressed is that she hasn't even asked about my new job. She doesn't even know what I actually do, where it is, etc. She just knows that I work. From our conversations and my posts, I could be overthinking, but I feel like she's envying me or feels away. Not that I think I'm better than anyone. My problem is I don't want to bring this up, make an issue of something that I might have looked too deep in, but I don't want to view her as someone who is envious. We've spoken a lot after I got the job and she still hasn't said anything. The vibe is still the same between us. I want to be surrounded around good, genuine people who are on the same page as myself. Do you think I'm overreacting? Is she really a friend? And what would you guys do in this situation?
I don't think she's overreacting.
Same. It's kind of similar to what we just spoke about in the main chat.
Like, I see it as, it might not be like envious, it might just be she's not happy. You know, right. I believe that people, if you have a friend that you're close with, you want to see them win. Like, seeing my friend happy makes me happy. Like, seeing my friend shine makes me happy. Like, you surround yourself about things you want. Like, they always say, like, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. So if my friends are doing well, I'm also going to do well. Do you know what I mean? You match energy. So if you're my close friend, you should also be happy for me. And if I've got a job and you know how hard I work, you know my goals, you know, like everything, and you can't say one thing like, babe, well done, like you've smashed it, or congratulations. Even congratulations, that's enough. Like, you've acknowledged my hard work, you've acknowledged what God has blessed for me. And it's just giving envious, it's giving, I'm not happy. It does give, I'm not happy for you. I can't lie. What do you think?
I think it's very hard to call someone a close friend if you see things around me that you know are of importance, and to be around me in my space and just completely not acknowledge it as conversation. Because I just think, then what are we talking about? Like, if I saw you post something on your private, even if it was like an arm, the next day I see, babe, I saw an arm in your private. Who you dating?
That?
Who is that? If I saw you post, I don't know, like, nervous for this interview, and then I see, babe, I saw you posted you had an interview the other day. How did that go? Like, I just think if you call someone your friend or close friend at that, and they're not having these conversations with you and acting like they don't see what you have going on around you, I think is it's a bit scary.
It's scary, and it's very side eye, because it's just like, why can't you say it? And especially if everyone else around can see you're not gloating and you're not doing that, why can't she? You can't have a close friend that doesn't congratulate. I think that's not a close friend.
That's not a close friend.
How does she handle this then? Does she say something, or just?
I feel like you can try say something. I feel like it's always good to have a try at first, because sometimes maybe she has a story behind her. Maybe she thinks, oh, but babe, you just didn't tell me personally, so I thought maybe...
You know what, that is a thing, you know? Like, I do feel like when you say it like that, if I am your close friend and it's not a thing where... Because sometimes it's a thing where, oh, if we're so close, why didn't you tell me? Because then you can start thinking, like, why didn't she tell me?
Yeah.
But I do feel like, say that. Like, babe, you didn't tell me about this. What the hell?
Yeah, that's what I would say, actually.
Because it's not that deep. But then if it's like been a while and you're still not saying anything, I think it's a bit deeper there.
Yeah, and then you're not ignoring. And at least, babe, if you didn't tell me something, but I see it in your close story, babe, I'm replying to your close story, because I'll see it as like, oh, I'm in her close story, she's telling me. Yeah, I'm replying, swipe up. Like, I'm not going to act like I can't see your close story and stuff. But I would handle it by having a conversation at first. I feel like sometimes give people grace, the benefit of the doubt. That's true. And just be like, oh babe, you didn't even ask me about my new job. Like,
That's true. That's
yeah.
true.
And
But
then
if she posted on socials, like, I think it is that maybe it must be the thing you didn't tell me.
Yeah,
But
maybe.
is it a thing where, because there's not everything you can tell, because you know, sometimes you do things, I get it, you're in your own world,
Yeah.
you're stressed out, you haven't even had the chance. But sometimes you don't even tell, sometimes if you get a collab, I forget to tell my mum, like, oh yeah, this has happened, like, it's just kind of them things. So maybe it is that for her, but it shouldn't take that long for her to, because you
especially
get over
when
it.
you're around someone all the time, like,
Yeah, you get over it.
Yeah,
you just get over it,
and just bring it up at some point. So I think that is weird, but yeah, at least try have a conversation, see her response from it, and then see with everything else that goes on if she kind of changes. But then if she keeps on going like that, I don't know, I just kind of would distance myself a little bit, just because I can't have someone call someone my close friend around me and not be able to have conversations about actual things in my life because you're acting like it doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen. But it's just more the fact that you want people to be genuinely happy about you. Because I feel like friendships are hard. Like, it's not easy to obtain friendships. Is hard. Like, just genuinely, like, especially girls. Girls have egos. Girls have all of that. But it feels good when you have a nice circle, and when you announce things or when something good happens, they really are happy for you, because it's horrible being around people that aren't happy for you. Like,
cause sometimes I think people can take it personal when people don't tell them stuff directly. Like, let's say you didn't tell me something, and then I just see you post about it, and I'm like, oh, but she didn't tell me that. However, I can also understand, because I struggle to tell people things sometimes, because I don't like talking about myself.